Previously on Big Brother. Hey, what's up, Big Brother fans and fanatics? I am back with my latest review. This is for the July 24th edition, 2014 of Season 16 of Big Brother, Episode 14. What I like to do is do episode recaps and a little bit of review here and there. I watch the episode, I enjoy it, but I also take a list on the notepad, and then I kind of just talk about it. I give a bullet point list and, interject my opinion as I see fit. You're going to see me do a lot of this where I'm just looking straight ahead at the thing, but I'm trying to make as much eye contact with you as I can. On the last episode of Big Brother, Cody had to put Donnie up on the block against Brittany because he's the replacement, nominee. He feels bad, Cody does, and is telling Frankie that he's pissed off at him for telling him to do it, and that he is worried that he'll go up next week if it backfires on him. Donnie and Derek are talking. Derek feels bad because he didn't fight for him not to be on the block. Derek tells Donnie he is safe and he has his vote, but Donnie's suspicious of it. Anything can happen in Big Brother. Anyone can say anything, basically. I like these people, Donnie, Derek. I think Cody means well. He's definitely entertaining this season. Donnie talks with the southern drawl, and he's my brother in Bayard, and I feel for the guy. He seems like a real golly good fellow. Donnie talks to Cody about the big alliance. He's assuming that Cody's part of this, and that's why he was on the block. He's fishing for clues, but Cody wouldn't give it up. I don't blame him. He did the right thing. Everyone's given up everything already. Bomb Squad blew up, of course, you know that. Brittany talks to Caleb and says she fights harder than others in the house and she wants to stay. And she definitely is a fighter. She's a really hard-fought person on this season. Caleb talks with the house and says that she wants Victoria out. She's a fighter. She did those 240 goals where her feet got really hurt doing it. And she's, talking with Caleb. Caleb's trying his best to, get the audience or the crowd, the house guests to, be in her favor. Frankie is called to the diary room. He gets a letter from, I can't remember if it was his sister or his mom, but, his family, and says that his grandpa died. It was a very poignant moment, You can't help but, have a heavy heart for him and wish him the best, wish the family the best. Brittany reads the letter aloud as Frankie's, almost inconsolable. He didn't want to quit the show. He's telling some good stories of his grandpa and does a really good impression. It's like his grandpa was the first person to, not care that he was gay, first person to accept him. That was cool. It's like, it's my grandson. I love him. Julie offers her condolences to Frankie. Julie asked Caleb why he took the $5,000. Basically, Caleb said he was safe and he needed the money for some stuff. She kind of asked Cody, what are your thoughts on the game? And he kind of deflects it and says he wants his trip to Germany. And, he's kind of just deflecting. The four have-nots are determined by the activity trackers that they are wearing. Basically, the four most inactive people become the have-nots this week, and they are chosen as Nicole, Caleb, Christine, and Derek. So they will be have-nots for the week. That sucks. We get like a little snippet into Nicole's life. With the whole idea is they're going into town to see what her family thinks of Hayden and Nicole and Hayden's budding relationship. She's from a little town called Ubly, and they say she's smart but doesn't show it. Her nickname is Coconuts back home, so they have all the townspeople wearing Team Coconuts jerseys and stuff. It's pretty cute. It's nice to have a supportive town. I believe they said they're not even a city. They're like a township, and they're only 800 people. They play mud volleyball. This little kid says, I think Hayden's weird because he just keeps trying to make sex with Nicole. That was probably the line of the night. cut to, like, the family all says that, you know, they're okay with Hayden. He seems like a nice guy, but they'd rather have the $500,000 coming home. So cut to at night, they're sleeping in bed together, keeping it G, and then finally Nicole lets him get a kiss. She says, they cut back to the segment where during the daytime he proposes to her with like a fake ring. It says, "Will you be my wife?" It was pretty funny. Secret nighttime kiss. Finally gets that kiss, and she's like, "Oh, are you happy now? Are you satisfied?" And he's like, "Oh, kind of, but I want some more." Now time for the live vote coming up for the 4th live eviction. It's time for the last speech. Basically, in short, Brittany says she feels like a pro being up there 3 times. It's been a great journey. Hasn't given up. Worked really hard. Her feet are hurting. Donnie, he wants to thank God and his family and his girlfriend Christine. God bless you all in America. It's time for the live vote. Jocasta voted for Brittany. Nicole voted for Brittany. She looks so cute, by the way. She's wearing this Germatard. It's like a Fraulein. She's adorable. Hayden voted for Brittany. Amber voted for Brittany. Derek voted for Brittany. Do you see a trend here? Caleb voted for Brittany. Christine voted for Brittany. Victoria voted for the conniving Brittany. Zach voted for Brittany. Frankie voted for Brittany. Victoria, I think you voted for the prettier than me Brittany. I think you voted for every girl who is better than you at everything, Brittany. With 10 votes to evict, Brittany is evicted from the Big Brother house. Let me get a little sip. Brittany is surprised to go out, but she is not surprised that it is 10-0. She figured if she was going out, it's going to be a landslide. Everyone is scared, she says. The reasoning why she's out. People control the house like Caleb. Fear her making a bold move in the game. Julie compliments her feet, but Brittany says they're gross, and she's talking about gross stuff underneath her nails, and that's gross. You get the little confessionals at the end. You only get to see 4. Zach says, "Thankfully you're out. You're a good game player," that kind of thing, and I'm glad you're out because you're a competitor. Jocasta says the hardest choice to make as Donnie saved her. She starts crying, and I'm not the biggest Jocasta fan. Her speaking in tongues just really sealed the deal. Ugh. Hayden said, "You're an extremely nice person and great cook. You're unpredictable, and that's why, unfortunately, he had to vote for her." Donnie says, "I hope you're seeing this as there is only me and you up. I'm going to miss our little ice cream dates." She said she's happy to go home. She's missing her kids, and here they are. Her 3 little kids came up, and she was like crying. Like, it was a really cool moment. I was happy for it. It's now time for the new HOH contest. Cody is the outgoing HOH, so he can't compete this week. It's called Country Hits. 2 at a time, players will hear a song, have to decipher if it's a specific competition. It'll be either a Head of Household, a Power of Veto, or the Battle of the Block. Excuse me. Parched. Hayden and Christine are the first randomly chosen. Christine gets it with the BB Ragers. It's the HOH competition, and she's correct. Donnie and Jocasta are up next. Donnie gets it with the Battle of the Block, and he is correct. Frankie and Caleb are up next. Frankie gets it. He picks Battle of the Block. He picks Amber and Victoria to go up. Amber gets it. Power Veto, BB Galaxy game, and she's correct. She picks Donnie and Derek to go next. Derek gets it with HOH underwater polo, and he's correct. Zach and Nicole are up next. Zach wins with the POV BB Cup competition. Up next is Amber and Christine, Battle of the Block. She did that. Christine is correct. Frankie and Derek over the coal. HOH competition, he's correct. Derek throws it for him to get a photo of his grandpa. So that, to me, was a really nice move for Frankie so he can get a photo of his grandpa to have. But I wonder if it's, there's ulterior motives in everything, and I wonder if he did it just so he'd look better, or if he's genuinely just trying to be a nice guy, or if he used it for multiple means. But I don't dislike Derek, so let's give him the benefit of the doubt. He was just trying to help out a friend. And then finally, Zach and Christine for Battle of the Block. Night moves, and she's the second HOH. So it'll be Frankie and Christine. Derek admits he threw it for Frankie. So that's about it for the whole episode. I think the Team America Challenge or something like to have kind of like an altercation, create some more drama, So I'm looking forward to seeing more info on that. Overall, who am I rooting for? I like Donnie. I was rooting for Brittany because she's a fighter and she was against the wall. I like Derek. I like Hayden and Nicole. The only people I don't want to win at all are... I definitely do not like Jocasta. I think she's annoying and pretentious and fake. She doesn't do anything. She's a floater. Victoria doesn't do anything. She's a floater, but, she's won more competitions than Jocasta. And, I don't really want Caleb to win. So I'd be fine. Frankie's interesting. Christine's, she's playing it in the middle. So yeah, I'm still getting to know these people. Amber's gorgeous. She's got to keep playing that game. Hayden, they need to start stepping it up. Hayden and Nicole. So let me know what you guys think. Did you enjoy this season? Are you enjoying it so far? This episode, rather. Let me know what you guys think. Follow me on Instagram, Twitter, Snapchat, YouTube. Appreciate it. Hope you all have a great day, and let's talk Big Brother. Shout out to Morty. Good guy.